What's up, everybody? It's your boy Word, and I'm back with another banger. We're going to be heading into Legend League with Fireball Rocket Balloons once again. Don't forget to activate these troops. And yeah, you can see the last couple days I've been messing around with a different army. It's got only one rage spell. You see 7 invis. So I've been running this comp a bit. Got a 1-star right here, but a good amount of triples. So the last couple days I've actually been going 286. I've been just sub 300. So I'm going to go back to my original army. Yeah, I didn't record the last 2 days because my girlfriend was over, and I wanted to, I had Worlds to do, so I already had that and didn't want to spend too much time on the game. So, Clash is fun. I really enjoy it. Enjoy making YouTube for you guys, but, obviously real life has its priorities, so make sure you get those straight before you, do other things with your time. So today we're heading back on into it. We're going to be using this army. Actually got to switch back to the army I'm using today. I'm going to be messing around, though, with 2 Rage instead. So I've got... Actually, I got one in my CC here. I need a freeze, ice block, and poison. So that's what I'm rocking today. I've got 2 rage and then a Skellion freeze is what I'm bringing extra for my other rage. And yeah, we're trying this out today. If you've not familiar with Dark, he's who I've been kind of watching, talking to, learning from. So that's what he just took into Legend League the other day, and I've already liked the ice block and used that before, as you guys have seen, and I've been messing around with a different army with less rage, so, to jump into 3 might be a little tough again, so I'm going to be going with 2 today, and yeah, without further ado, let's just kind of see what, let's get this 320. Alright, first base here has a pretty juicy core, just checking for Flame Flinger value first, of course, and... yeah, I'm going to set up a Flame Flinger onto this Ricochet Cannon because it'll also bounce to that Archer Tower. I just got to find the spot to place it. Clicking these defenses. These 2 are the closest. Looks like center of that laboratory deep after I take down this mortar, obviously, will be my spot. So I'll set that one up there, and then looking to fireball the Sweeper in the core would get me the Clan Castle. So this should be very, very simple because the Sweeper is an easy fireball, and I'm getting nice Flame Flinger value, so usually that means a good 3-star. So yeah, taking down... as I said, using a couple balloons early actually, but yeah, taking down the mortars right there. The Skelly spell is very useful. I'm not sure. Yeah, the Builder Hut's going to be healing, so maybe that'll be a problem. But the Warden actually solos Ricochet Cannon and Expo, which I wasn't so sure about, but I've been doing friendly challenges today to kind of, get back into the groove before recording this video, and I was noticing he was, so that's interesting. Just got to keep, I guess, a little eye on my Flinger to make sure I'm not kind of missing out on any value if he gets Skellies popped on him, but... that should go to the Archer Tower, and maybe it'll even splash on the Spitter and get me some really, really nice value. So we'll see right here. We're taking out the King. Builder Hut will go down. So as long as I get this Wizard Tower, yeah, there goes the Warden pops. So I just got to go get the Sweeper in the core, which with some nice invis like this, that should go hit. Beautiful, beautiful. Just going to get everything in the core. Actually, I fully missed the mono, which is... a little sucky because that would have been a nice defense to get down, but we still will be fine. I'd rather my Warden go right here, which it does look like he's already doing, which is sweet. But yeah, if he doesn't right here, I'll be ready to pull him. So yeah, 4 balloons, pulling him out of there because I need him to kind of go this direction. This is one my Royal Champion can clear that whole section right there with the Monolith. It will get healed up by the Builder Hut, but I will kind of get my heroes onto the right here. I'm kind of going to start them since it's about to be 1:30 on the clock. So yeah, I'll kind of start them right here because even maybe I can get them tanking for this. Nope. So he went down right there, and I was thinking maybe there's a chance he didn't. I think I'm gonna rage right here. Yeah, I'll rage since the Royal Champion's coming out. I didn't know actually my King was gonna go out, but I was fine with that because yeah, my Queen will be doing more than enough inside here, and my King's actually got the hard path. I'm gonna use the Skelly spell outside here because inside over there is where yeah, my Queen's going to be, and she's more than fine, whereas my King would need help on this gear tower. So I'm helping him out right there. I'm actually going to rage right here to really help my Queens and Druids kind of push through all that. And Royal Champion will go out and finish all this, and let's get the triple. All right. Very nice hit to start. They're a very nice base here. I mean, some Expos kind of precariously placed. This is weird, but there is ground except for the corner. So he actually is covering his bases pretty well, to be honest. There's some value down here, but I don't think I can access it. So I'm just worrying about the fireball. A Malty's not an insane fireball, but it will get Clan Castle, Gear Tower. If I can try and get the builder hut, that'd be beautiful. So I'm gonna, I don't want to charge into that spitter, but I'm gonna do it. We'll see what happens right here. I'm gonna try my best to be very, very safe. That rage will get so much value. I know it's going to be done on the Warden, but the healers are going to be very useful, and I hope he doesn't go to the Tesla. I'm just going to make sure he actually stays away, because I need him to go into that Rico. Might run into some issues here with this spitter now. We'll see. Yep, because out comes the RC. The Warden actually pops Fireball a little early, so I'm just going to take down what he hit. And I'm going to have to try and pull him away from the CC. Looks like he already pulled it, though. Out comes everything, though, so I'll just poison it. He's doing fine right here, to be honest with you. I think the Town Hall would be a lovely spot for him to go in. I just don't know if I can pull him there right now. He is fighting the Ice Golems, though, so I think what I'm going to try and do is go for the double Baby Dragon strat, because, yeah, pulling my Ward into the Mortar might be difficult. And these Baby Dragons, since he's going to be stalled up on Ice Golems, will have time to kind of get towards his aura right here. So I think this should pull him, because I do want him to go towards that Town Hall. There's one Baby Dragon in his aura. I'm waiting for the next one to get close enough. And 4 balloons. I mean, this is a little far for him, but the fact that didn't pull him is a little annoying, to be honest with you. But regardless, I'm going to start right here. I do got to keep an eye on my Warden, because he's not very safe. He's getting into a lot of damage, but I got some invis. I think I can make this work, especially after being popped so early, which is obviously not ideal. So he's taking his time right there, but he will get onto the gear tower, which will need support, so I got to keep an eye out. Yep, just doing my thing right here. So I will rage. He's going to need that getting into the gear tower. I'm going to invis since, oh, I thought there was an expo or something, but it was just the minion prince for a second right there, so that scared me a bit. My king's going to continue working. There's the enemy king. I'm actually going to hit the ice block right here. But yeah, leave the healers out of it, obviously, so they can continue to heal him up. And that will allow my headhunter to sneak in there. It does go down, though, so I'm actually going to invis right here on my Warden, because he can go take down the Monolith then, and that's kind of the biggest threat right now. My Warden does... Oh, he was following some skellies. He's back again. Queen's kind of rolling here. Another Druid to help out. There's not a whole lot left in this base, but there is a little bit, so I've got to make sure I can take down this bottom corner. Yeah, I figured my Warden was now going down to help. Just going to get the Skelly spell down here. We'll see if we can clean this one up in time, but this one could be on the verge of time failing. I'm working hard here. We are cleaning this up, so I think we're going to get this one.
Picking up the pieces of a broken heart, guess I was chosen. Stitch it back together, better late than never, steady motion.
Oh, man. That one stinks, but I definitely could have sent my Royal Champion earlier. I thought I still had it regardless, but yeah, I definitely could have helped her out. So that's a lesson learned. On this one, though, to focus back in, either the Scatter Shot or Fire Spitter would be lovely fireballs here. And if you think about it, I got a terrible fireball value on that one, so not a bad recovery. I think what I'm going to do is, yeah, as long as the Arch Tower doesn't pull right there, I'm going to go for the Scatter Shot on this side. Yeah, because on the bottom right here, so he should be good. Yep, there he goes. Barely, but he's good. I want to make sure he's fine, though, which should be the case. Yep, so I want to take down this Archer Tower, because then I can start the Flinger to get both the Ricochet Cannons. Oh, and there is a Tesla. I thought it'd be fine, but that's why you check. 100% right there, that's why you check. 2 Archers coming in to help, so now I got to pay attention to my Warden. That should be fine. The Ricochet Cannon might get ricochets off of the Archers, which does suck a bit, but it is what it is. RC is a bit of a problem here, so I'll just freeze her. So Warden's doing alright. He's cooking a little right here. Double invis, triple just to make sure. Yep, we go in for that right there. Very, very nice. Take down the Clan Castle. Didn't pull out too much. Not looking too bad. This, yeah, isn't an amazing Flinger, but it will get 2 Ricochet Cannons, which is pretty solid value. Hoping these actually pull the Poison Tower. That's the purpose. The Archer Tower is already going down perfectly fine. Nice, it did. So that was entirely their purpose. Yeah, we come rolling in here. I think this is one where my heroes are also going to go into this gear tower. I don't want to go into that Fire Spitter, though, so I think it will, though. Yep, so I'm going to start right here, because the Ice Golem is going to get very, very nice value, freezing up the Multi-Gear and the Minion Prince. Nice, it did. I thought so. Very nice 2 wall breaks right there. Just keeping an eye on my Warden because, yeah, he's very, very valuable in this position. He's got a lot of value he can get, but I got to make sure he gets it. So he's kind of behind a lot of stuff. It's really hard to see your heroes under that minion prince dead. I hate that skin. So, yeah, we'll see what's happening right here. My heroes are kind of just working. They're continuing around, so I'm going to get the druids in right now. There's that right there, king ability. Queen ability is about to go off. We're on the town hall now. Yeah, this one's looking very nice because I'll just pop my queen ability. I'll get the Skelly spell down right here onto the monolith. And yeah, we'll wrap this one up with a nice rage on the warden, headhunter. I'll freeze the monolith and expo just to be safe, but the Skelly spell was on it. And yeah, we'll wrap this one up.
Can't control my fate, but I control all these emotions. I'm not broken. I'm not broken. Already cried my tears enough for an ocean. I've been in the cold rain.
All right, very, very clean hit right there. We got a hook tower. This is one that I think looks very good for... so I like to flinger onto the double ricochet down there because I think it avoids these heroes. Yeah, it does. And then Fireball would push me into the clan castle going from this side by the scatter, but yeah, if I can just hit that fire spitter would even be a nice one. That's what I'm going to go for, and then King can get the hook tower on this one. So that's what we're kind of going for, is that King onto hook tower play. It's very, very useful. Especially this is an ideal base for it where the hook tower is exposed to the outside. I maybe should have checked its range to see probably, you know, a ray outside the base it won't reach. So I do need to push my king into that compartment. But I'm going to try and do that regardless. And as long as my king is ahead of the queen, that shouldn't be a problem because he will get pulled in anyway. Yeah, we're kind of funneling some of this out to help out my warden. He does step, so I will rage him because he's got 3 kind of key defenses to get down right here. It did look like, you know, even popping onto the scatter shot, he won't, the jelly won't pull the clan castle, so that's always nice. He probably should pop any second now, so he's probably going to right after taking down this section. There he goes. Perfect, perfect. Jelly should help us clear that out. So yeah, triple furnace comes out of the clan castle. We absolutely got to hit everything right there. There's a nice triple invis. We go in for the core. Nice, we get every value target we were looking for. The triple furnaces did get poisoned. I wasn't sure if I hit the 3rd one, but good thing I did because, yeah, that would have been a menace. I thought Fireball might have killed them, but yeah, I was, I guess, a little far away. So my Warden, absolutely, absolutely need him to go down right here. No ifs, ands, buts about it. So I'll pull him down. Yeah, I'll maybe get a Baby Dragon to try and clean up all this stuff, but I'll be going heroes. Oh, but the problem, though, is my Warden kind of stepping here. I kept him alive barely. So yeah, now I'm going to start my heroes. Queen kind of up here. I do want my king to get in there, right? Obviously to pull the hook tower like I was saying. So Ice Golem's coming in. King right here will step to the gold storage, so he might actually get the pull pretty easily here. I might have set that up very, very nicely. But yeah, Skelly spell is going to get a lot of value right here. I don't really want it to... Yeah, look at that. King gets pulled right in. Boom. King ability. Lovely, lovely stuff. Didn't want the hook tower to be distracted by the... Skelly spell because I wanted it to pull my heroes, obviously, but yeah, this one's absolutely smashed, so let's just swag all this.
I'm still on my feet, stand tall like a mountain. I am undefeated, made for the game.
Alright, we're attacking pretty well. Let's keep it going. So Crusher Mortar in the core right here. Have practiced against this base because it is very, very similar to the one I'm running. So yeah, I got to make sure I triple it right here. Sometimes the Crusher Mortar is where the decoration is, and that's a lovely fireball. So I will be going for this Fire Spitter. Yeah, charging a Fire Spitter is tough, but what I got to do is kind of just go for a couple buildings right here. Yeah, just going for actually that building. Taking down the Wizard Tower right here. And then the Ice Block to stop me up. And then, yeah, I'll hit the Bomb Tower just to be safe. But triple invis right there. We get out the entire core, which is beautiful. Yeah, that's absolutely lovely. I think my Warden will die. Yeah, that was a little bit too much damage, and I wasn't really prepared. So that is a problem that happens when you hit this base. It's just really hard. So heroes, I would have liked to have gone into the Monolith compartment, but we'll do what we can here. Skelly Spell, just because I think the Skelly Spell onto the monolith. Like, that's where my RC, I think, is going to go. So it's not going to be that useful, whereas here it can save me a rage spell, let me get much, much further before I have to use it. So I'm going to try my best here. This one's obviously going to be tough, losing the Warden. He did get a nice fireball off, but yeah, still losing him is missing out on a lot of value that he does get in every attack he does. So we'll see if I can wall break the Town Hall. I do. So I'm going to try and save these wall breaks, because if I can funnel my heroes in, save my King ability just a little longer, that can be really, really instrumental to getting this triple, because they're going to struggle through that Rage Tower. And I need some abilities over there because, yeah, unfortunately my RC can only deal with the Monolith compartment, and that's about it. So my King is rolling in right here. He's about to go to ability because he's just on everything. Tornado, Giga Bomb, Town Hall, Rico. That's a lot of damage for him. So we're rolling around now without any wall breaks, which maybe meant I should have used my King ability earlier and saved some wall breakers. I'm not so sure, but yeah, I'll get my RC in right here. Queen's kind of rolling now. The Druids, yep, should be on her. They are. So we'll see what my Royal Champion can get. This one, would be a tough triple to get, but obviously we're trying our best. No question about that. The RC's getting some value. If I can take down that Rico, that's really going to help my Queen stay alive. So I'm trying here. Royal Champion's now rolling in. I think we're going to fail this one. And, makes sense. I lost my Warden. I don't really deserve a triple. So yeah, that's a tough base to Warden charge because there's just so much damage right away. The Ice Block's been working well for me, but then obviously the Jelly lunges you forward afterward, and I got to be a little careful. So, yeah, that is a tough base. I've done well against it in friendly challenges, though, so obviously I made a mistake. Somewhere in that Warden charge early, I'll take a peek back and see what I could have done better there with the Ice Block. But it is very valuable to do stuff like that, and yeah, we'll try and lock in for this next one and get another triple, but we'll get this one more building, I guess, to finish at 93, and yeah, 2 fails already in the day, but let's finish the rest. Alright. I like this base here. Also a Flame Spinner, which isn't that valuable. So there's a lot of value right here if I can get these Wizard Towers down, which is a pretty big commitment. But I would like to get that. Fireball coming into this scatter shot is my choice if I can get it in there. Yeah. We're going to have a heavy investment right here taking down the mortars, but I think it's definitely worth it. So we go in for the Wizard Towers right there. One more on that one, and that should get it all. Nice, nice, nice. So coming in right there. Maybe just checking for any Tesla on the side. Not getting anything, so nice. Yeah, that is going to get a lot of value. Did use a lot of balloons, but if you're getting that value of 2 Ricos, Gear Tower, and Flame Spinner, like I would use that amount of balloons any day. Yeah, actually my Warden was getting really low, and I just didn't seem to use a freeze, so I don't know what I'm doing right there. That's a very, very silly error that I should not be making anymore. So clearly I'm not locked in, and I got to do some practice. But that will be tough now without a... what I usually do if I miss on these bases is go for... what do you call it? Log Launcher, and I don't have that now, so we are going to be a little bit of trouble. I'll just invis to make sure I can get around here, but Warden luckily will deal with the CC very far out if it pulls towards him, which I would hope it does, but I'm not really sure. Nice, they do. So 3 Ice Golems, not that hard to deal with. I will poison them actually just to kill them a little quicker because I don't want to be stuck here forever, but Flame Flinger did get its awesome value. I wanted to get in the core there while the Poison Tower was triggered, but I think I'm well too late now. Don't think that will happen. Try and use a Baby Dragon right here to funnel that in. Nice double wall break, but it's a little too late for my King. Actually, he does pull in right there. So luckily, my Warden will pull again the Poison or Invis Tower, which is absolutely massive. I think we're looking decent too because yeah, my Warden will pull that, go out here, and luckily for me, my King and Queen are going to step all the way right there. There's my King ability. Queen will push in, and I'll get a nice rage with her. I don't know if my Warden survives this. A nice block could have helped right there, but I'm really focusing on my Queen because, yeah, she can wrap this one up with my RC, and we'll still triple this, which is kind of crazy to me after fully just losing my Warden's ability at the start, but at least not my Warden. And yeah, let's get the triple. Alright, next hit here, we got 2 more to go. Once again, looks like some amazing Flame Flinger value down here, but I actually just don't think I can get my Flinger in there. There is, though, a really good idea here, which is to let my warden tank this expo. Sorry, mom came in the room for a second there. Yeah, we're just gonna be protecting this flame flinger. I think I'm gonna try and go with the headhunter here and not use any spells. But yeah, if I can fireball kind of anything in that core, it is pretty spread out, so I might try and get for a nice fireball. But yeah, there's the nice. Oh, headhunter did get giant bomb, so I got another one. Quick reaction right there, saves me a spell. My warden's a little distracted right here in jelly pop, so I didn't get actually amazing value with my warden at all. But this flinger taking down the air defense is huge, because with that air defense down, when my warden gets that elixir storage, he's going to continue that way. And there's like, it'll let my flame flinger actually get his value instead of kind of wasting it where the warden's already going. So yeah, flinger will do amazing right here. And I think what I'm going to do is, when my warden, because there's a lot of value up here with this archer tower actually that I wouldn't mind him getting. So yeah, I think when he goes in for this archer tower, I'll let him take it down, obviously. Oh, I don't want to pull the clan castle though. See, that's a mistake with that one balloon right there. So what I'm going to do though is freeze right there. Because what I'm going to do is, yeah, once he takes that out, hit him with the ice block right there to kind of pause him up. Make sure he hits that scatter shot. Very nice ability. And yeah, very nice fireball right there. Make sure my warden does go left though, because that's what I need away from that flinger. I'm in at 30, so I should also get set up. But my warden's looking absolutely monstrous on this base. He's going to really clear it. So I'm actually just going to go with a little bit of a weirder one with the double baby dragon funnel and just go kind of right up the gut with my heroes, which is not something you'll see me do often. I will get a skeleton spell to kind of tank up. I was going to use it on the monolith here, but I'm going to need a rage anyway. So I'm figured using a skeleton spell might be a little redundant since I'll need another spell. And I can let my king and queen kind of really use that to save the ice golem, save the king ability. Just really let me get deeper. So yeah, we're kind of moving in right here. I'll just poison because I would have been too late with the headhunter. King ability is huge right here. I was a little slow starting the heroes, but like, you know, I needed to figure out where they were going to go with what the flinger got, and I think the flinger just got too much value that this one, you know, it's going to be really hard to even fail. So yeah, we'll triple this one very easily with swag RC, swag druids. Like maybe I'll use it for time just to be safe because don't want another time fail today. But yeah, no, we're totally fine right here. So just going to finish it up. All right, you know what time it is. Final hit of the day. So ground expos and then heroes up here where there could be any flame flinger value. So I'm gonna say there's none for me. If I'm using a different army with more balloons, maybe I could snipe that out. But yeah, I'll just stick to none right here. Charging the fire spitter is very tough. So what I'm gonna do is actually go into that top compartment, I think, by the archer tower and line up a fireball into that builder's hut if I can. It's not very easy, but I see an invis over there on the archer tower builder hut multi, and then I'd have to hit the mono with the sweeper since I need the sweeper invised anyway to get the builder hut, and then one on the right side. So I will need to do some damage to this right side to not have to spend more invis since I only have kind of one to give as I just kind of described. So I'll rage right here because also the enemy queen's coming out. It's not like this is my only value, and the fire spitter. So what I'm going to do though is actually hit her with a freeze because I think my warden will kind of be in the midst of lunging. I'm actually going to just ice block him right here because a nice simple double invis does get me where I want. Yep, that's very nice. I think I missed that quake though. Oh man, what am I doing? Missing a quake on the clan castle is just a waste. Like, why would I fireball it if I'm not going to kill it? So that's very stupid by me. I do want my warden into this section though. It's a lot of damage, but yeah, that's where I want him to go. So there's a headhunter. Actually very nice where the queen confronted me because I didn't need much there. My warden will step kind of into ricochet cannon expo. That'll be a lot. A skeleton spell's a little late, but I think it's fine. Yep. So I got the expo, which is nice because my warden should be able to get through all this now. I was just a little worried. So keep an eye on the clock here. We got 145. My hero's definitely got to go into this mono compartment since my RC cannot clear it. Plus, I'd want to get the heroes down anyway. So very good right here. I like the freeze that I'm going to get. Yep. Going to send my only rage in right here, so I'm hoping my warden's fine. because there's just so many heroes that I want to get really kind of quickly here, burst them down. A lot of rocket balloons, really just trying to funnel my heroes in. Yep, I got the heroes down, enemy heroes down really quickly. My Warden's going to be in a little bit of damage, but I think he'll be more than fine. There's a king ability to open everything as he hits the Mega Mine. All the damage is kind of on this Rage Tower back end for sure, so don't have any more rages, which is a little tough. I would have liked to have some rage spells, but yeah, we got what we got, and Warden's taking some damage right here, so I will invis him. He's doing some work though, so I got my RC that, you know, we'll see where I need her, but I would like to hold off a little bit more. I'm kind of running into some damage problems though, like needing some help right here, so I'm going to use her with my queen, because if my queen can get this compartment, I know my Warden can go get that town hall, but maybe not with that anymore. But yeah, queens are working, Royal Champion's helping, so that's always nice. Yeah, my Warden's actually getting some nice value. I'm going to go get that compartment. We'll see though, this will be a tough finish once again. Just cleaning up to try and save that time. Luckily the damage is kind of being split right here. I'm going to go in here with the balloons and a nice freeze to kind of try and clean up that compartment. And I think we're going to time fail on this one as well. Yeah, that's a little unfortunate. Another fail today. Heroes had a tough time on this base. This base was a time fail, but this one wasn't like a 99. This one was a little bit my fault, so a little bit of another lackluster day. 293. That's kind of 3 days of struggling, kind of barely gaining. +4, +5. Clearly the bases, the new defense is definitely doing work, because you know other people have been failing on me and I've been failing as well. So you know, 5900 again of a reset, and I'll be really trying to kind of capitalize on this last week, because we got 1 week left here. I can kind of focus in all week, and yeah, we'll see if we can push to that top 1K, because you know I'm getting the defense that I need. I just got to really capitalize on offense. So yeah, tomorrow is going to be a huge day to do that. So that'll do it for today's video, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.